Welcome back to Inside the Huddle. We're blessed to have Pastor Kevin Lisk, who is our boys and girls cross country coach. Coach, as we get into the season, have you seen any surprises that have come up now that we're a couple weeks?
Well, actually, it might surprise a lot of people, but not really. Coming into the season, we kind of had a pretty good idea of what it was that we had. We knew that we'd have some hardworking individuals. We knew that we'd have a large group of girls that were solid. We knew that we'd have an elite trio of runners with the boys and plenty of backup behind them. And they've been working pretty hard and done exactly what we kind of thought they'd do.
Excellent. What are some of the, so with a group like that where you see talent and you see ability, what are some of the goals that you have set as a team?
Well, there are goals that are related to running, and then there are goals that are related to the experience of cross country. Let's talk about the goals related to running first. Our goal for running is actually to get both teams to the state level. Taking a look at what we have right now and how we compare to other teams in the state, we are certainly on track to do that. Like I mentioned earlier, our top three boys are solid, and in Division III, there's probably not a better 1, 2, 3 in the entire state, and maybe in Division II as well. And the 4 and the 5 are coming along quite nicely. The girls, there's just such a solid group, and they're steadily getting better, that we're going to be putting a pack of runners pretty high up when the sectional race comes, and the numbers will probably work out in our favor if we put our work in early. There's also the cross-country goal too, and the cross-country goal, the experience, is to make sure that we have plenty of opportunity to help out people who need help. This year we contributed to Kyle Lang's run across the nation and helped out with Special Olympics. We're also contributing quite a bit of food, and all of Luther High School is helping out with that to take to Northside Lutheran Ministries. And finally, the Cholita Classic, which I think is the 12th year we're running that. All the proceeds for that meet go to Cholita, the Cholita Foundation for Children with Autism and Other Behavioral Issues. I think we're going to hit the $25,000 mark pretty soon over the 12 years. So that's part of the cross-country experience. Life is a lot more than running.
Is it?
Oh. Yeah, I know that's kind of funny, but yeah, actually it is. But life is a lot more than running, and I want them to have the experience of exercising their body, doing well in the cross-country course, and showing the love that Christ had for them first by showing love for one another.
Well, it sounds like you're going to be meeting all of your goals as a team, and you've gotten into some of those already, which is just excellent. Walk us through one thing, though. I think some of our viewers. You mentioned that you run in Division III. Mm-hmm. Most of our other sports are in divisions lower than that. How do we end up in a higher division with cross country as opposed to football or volleyball?
Well, actually we didn't. It's just that in cross country there's only 3 divisions.
Okay.
So we are in the small schools. It's not like football where there's 7 divisions right now. We only have 3, so
we're still
we are where we belong in terms of size.
In this area, where do you see our biggest competition setting with other schools?
For boys, Aquinas is a pretty solid team right now, and it was kind of funny. Last year they were saying to us, "Oh man, next year's going to be nuts because you guys are going to be scary good." Well, so are they. So Aquinas is boys, and for the girls, Cochrane Fountain City has a very good team, and we've already set them as the team to beat for us to get to state. If we beat them, we don't think anybody else will be able to beat either of us. So that's the goal.
Pastor, just one last question for you. What if you were to look at your team and all the kids involved, what's one of the most amazing things that you see in your kids?
Oh man, I'm not going to limit it to my team. What amazes me about all Luther athletes, whether it's cross country, tennis, football, volleyball, and even the winter and spring sports, is that we have a multitude of kids with a multitude of talents who are involved in so many things. I'm amazed at how they're able to juggle all that time, find time to be both musical, athletic, dramatic, and at the same time have some pretty good grades in their report card. I think it's a real credit to them, and it's a credit to their coaches that they're able to do so. And it's certainly going to serve them well in life, because obviously in life there's going to be a lot of times when you have to juggle time, and they're getting that experience right now. They may end up a little frazzled in the short term, but in the long term, wow, that's really going to serve them well. So that's a credit to all the coaches and all the athletes.
Yeah, having well-rounded students is something that Luther High School definitely has no shortage of when it comes to using their gifts and abilities. So we'd like to thank Pastor Kevin Lisk, our boys and girls cross-country coach, for joining us for Inside the Huddle. Blessings on the rest of your season, and hopefully we will see you in state.
Thank you.